Presence is the ability to be in the moment. It's how you show up. When you have presence, other people in the room feel and notice you. But notice what I'm saying. Presence can be quote unquote good or bad. We notice when someone has a shitty presence. We notice when someone has an amazing presence. Ensuring that you have a healthy, meaningful, impactful, influential, and loving presence is a conscious choice. There should be something very empowering about that. That should actually set you free. It's like, oh, that's it? So me having powerful presence is nothing more than a choice? Yes. And of course, you have to do the work around that. However, it starts as a conscious choice. Your presence can be felt both ways, upward or downward. When you have presence, people remember you, they notice you, and they think about you when an opportunity arises. If you remember somebody who has a shit presence, you remember them and you're like, oh God, I remember that one coworker. Oh my God, yeah, I would never hire them. So when they come around, when an opportunity arises and you're like, hey, do you know so-and-so? They say that they know you. It's like, oh, I would not hire that person. You want to avoid them at all costs. Or when they have powerful, beautiful, magnetic, loving, collaborative presence, you remember them and you're like, that person's a team player. She's fucking down. He's a real one. We should definitely give them the opportunity. These are questions that you can ask yourself. Does your presence pull the energy of the room up or down? Does your presence live in the ego or the heart? Does it raise or lower the vibration? Actors and politicians command your attention when they walk into a room because they possess presence, not fame. Leadership presence is your ability to connect authentically. And then through that, you inspire confidence, you motivate people into action, and create trust in relationships. Leadership presence is key to getting people to trust you, give you opportunities, vote for you, stand by your side, and support you in your dreams. Leadership presence is present. When you see someone speaking on stage, and you're like, damn, this person's legit. I'm inspired by this person. If that person is like distracted, and they don't look like they really care and they're engaged with the audience, you don't really take them seriously. And so remember, leadership presence is present. Just start there. Are you really present or are you distracted? Are you worried about other things, etc.? This is what gets in your own way. These kinds of behaviors, they get in the way of your own leadership presence. You avoid eye contact when speaking to people. If you are someone who avoids eye contact when speaking to people, you are getting in the way of leadership presence. You avoid getting on the camera or being fully present in meetings. You run late all the time and arrive flustered or stressed. You show up, but you don't want people to notice you. You constantly worry about what people think about you. You keep people at arm's length and stay vague about who you are. You arrive skeptical, closed up, ready to question. Leaders are open. They ask questions. They want to engage. They want to expand. That is the opposite of being skeptical and closed up. You have a hard time getting to the point. You ramble, you don't know what the question is. You don't put effort into your appearance. And then last but not least, you don't invest the time and energy into community. Choose how you want to show up. Choose to be present. Always be intentional about how you show up. Put effort into genuinely connecting with people. Leaders are leaders because they are leading others. Invest in yourself as it will increase your self-worth. Start with gratitude. Lead with love and appreciation. Train your physical body because strong posture equals strong presence. Your posture is how you hold yourself up. Meditate and build more awareness of your energy, thoughts, and feelings. Stay ahead of your scarcity mindset in all the ways. Why? Because scarcity is the same thing as shrinking. Be generous and give. Do it to serve, not to be noticed and rewarded. So here are a couple questions you can ask yourself when it comes to this. How do I want to feel? How do I want others to feel? And how do I need to show up? Now let's go into the day-to-day practical things. Show up early to everything. Be present and ready to go when you show up. Listen carefully, pay attention to nuances, notice things, show up with the intention to pay attention, create consistency in all areas of your life, no compartmentalizing, celebrate yourself and internalize your wins. Nobody wants a self-deprecating leader. Nobody wants a leader that doesn't even think that their own work is good. You have to think you're great so that other people can think you're great. Find enjoyment in spending time alone. Invest in yourself like you're the most valuable asset. Surround yourself with people who think big. Leaders have to be around other people who think like leaders. If you hang out with nothing but people who are constantly down in the dumps, who are constantly negative, who are always in scarcity, how are you going to develop your leadership presence? That's simple math. Surround yourself with people who have abundance mindset. The only way that you are going to build leadership presence is by also being around other people who want to think big as well.